sensations on my body, bringing it into a great uninhibited pleasure. Maybe I will get out my glass dildo, the one without the batteries, with its simple round bulb shape at one end and the narrow cone shape at the other. I'll use it in my pussy first, then my anus, and I'll slowly bring myself to such ecstasy that my juices spring forth in a few powerful bursts. Soaking wet, trembling and hot, and dry in my mouth, I collapse onto my bed and imagine that even that will pale in comparison to what I can expect when I am in his hands. Here ends No Inhibitions. Instructions by Bjrn. He had given her clear instructions. She's nourished by his desire, drinking it in. A bra lands suddenly and delicately on the bed, facing down. Diligent fingers fly along the strap, doing it up. Every hook is in its place. Two fulsome breasts sneak their way precisely into the extra-thin fabric. White poplin with tiny little frills that are hardly visible from more than a few feet away. The blonde hair covering her downstairs is the same hue as the tiny little spots on the top part, except for the folds along the middle and the front, where a hint of pink has left a slightly darker tinge. A little finger brushes past, finished with its job up top, ready for a break. It rests next to the tiniest loop, and for the next 3 seconds it lies there, as long and heavy as it can be, when it wants to be, and sinks into the wet blonde flower. In her mind, she's already on the tram, on the way to him, but she comes back to earth and extricates herself from the final half of her underwear with a light airiness. Warily, her 10 eager helpers fold the small item of clothing into a nice-smelling rosebud. The safety pin has lots of places to choose from, and the new creation is pinned to her heart so that it will move if the rhythm suddenly increases. She stands there, looking in the mirror. Again, her thoughts are elsewhere, until a small gust of April breeze flowing through the window brings her back. She remembers and sits on the edge of the bed, closing her eyes. Her toenails, just like her fingernails, are painted in the same hue as her panties, pink and playful. Her 10 toes pull apart into a pair of 5s, each on their own side, to reveal the inside of her thighs. She is completely smooth. Small letters, slaves, make up the orders. They are put together in particular configurations in order. Every individual symbol is just as important as the other and is not placed randomly. They are clear and as light as air. You simply carry them out. She lets the middle finger of her right hand slide up and down and sink in. Before she has even really decided, she undoes the clasp between her breasts with her free hand and rubs her naked nipples with her previous